Here it is about the course on differentiated instructions. So first of all, the objectives of this lesson is to define differentiated instructions. Then we will see the importance of its implementation. Then we will see what the Quran has said on differentiated instructions, and then we will go to how and why teachers go to differentiate. So first of all, we will define and differentiated instructions. Let us take, the definition that has been made by Diana Hickox in 2002. It says, differentiated instruction means changing the base or the level of and the kind of instructions you provide to students in order to respond on their individual needs, their styles, and their interests. This takes into the consideration, and that you provide instructions to the students and based it on their needs, styles, and interests. And in another definition provided by Tamilson, it says, and differentiation has come to mean and consistently using variety of instructional approaches to change or modify the content, process, or product in response to the learning readiness, interests, and of diverse students. So let us see what Allah has said also on our differentiation. Allah has said in Surah Al-Hud, verses 118, that ولو شاء ربك لجعل الناس أمة واحدة ولا يزالون مختلفين. And we as a people or as a students, we are different. We have different characters, we have different thinking, different strengths, different abilities, different perceptions. So, and we are not all the same, we are different, and this is what has been already mentioned in the Holy Quran. And so based on our differences and different needs, abilities, and our different strengths, the teachers need to make a proper assessment of our needs and our weaknesses in order then that they are able to make a proper instructions for our improvement on learning. For instance, if a teacher needs to differentiate on students, he has to see, their cognitive abilities. He has to see, and how they perceive and how they understand things. He has to take into account their abilities and the time that they understand something more and the time that they understand less. So, and he has to also take into consideration into their learning styles. Gardner multiple intelligence properly explains this, where he says, the students have different or multiple learning styles. Some of them are kinesthetic and they like to learn in role play. Some of them are visual, they like to see diagrams and graphs, and they learn visually. Some of them they learn on logics, like magics or something like that. So we have to see this from different angles. The students have different socio-economic backgrounds. Some they are different in status, they are different in economic, and their parents are different, their households are different, they are different in a lot of areas. So we have to consider all those areas. The teacher needs to consider all those areas. The students have different readiness, different interests and preferences. So, and the teacher also needs to take as well, and the difference or the diverse of the students in terms of gender, in terms of cultural background, and the greater difference that we have. So, and the teacher needs to look all those areas. Then he will be able to find a better solution for designing a better instruction for students.